Your creative workflow shouldn't be as hard as doing handstands.
Clearly not everyone can do handstands. Since using Milanote, I've been able to centralize my creative workflow by eliminating the use of multiple apps, especially when it comes to note-taking, brainstorming and planning, making my professional and personal life a lot easier.
Milanote is a flexible note-taking and idea organization app, perfect for creatives like designers, writers, and filmmakers.
It's a great tool for visual thinkers to be able to storyboard, organize, and keep on top of your projects. Right, let's do this. Now I'm going to go through a little basics of how we use Milanote and why we use it in general. Would you want to start?
So Milanote is pretty easy and cohesive for note-taking, allowing us to share our project plans with our clients and our crew.
The homepage is pretty easy to maneuver around. As you see, everything's in one place. So let's start by making a column.
So adding other features such as boards, columns are a great way to categorize the things you like to put on your main page.
Boards are basically new pages, like a blackboard that you can add anything you want in there. So the good thing about Milanote is that they offer an extensive library of templates that you can customize, or you can also create your own from scratch. So here we have used one of their templates for storyboarding. As you can see, there's a shot list here, and you can drag and drop, change the photos or description as you please. Right.
So some other cool features on Milanote are uploading files, so you can put your videos, your music, your product files, anything like that. Google Maps even, and links that are easily accessible to anyone working with it, shared it with. Some people can be read-only, some people can edit it. And one thing that I really like is the color coding, so it makes it very easy to understand where everything is placed. You can say, hey, this is red, this is blue, you can find it quite easy, number it.
So another cool feature that Vladi already touched on a little bit was the collaboration side of things. So you can add people as editors, that they can also help you change things around if you're working on a project with someone else, as well as being able to share view links with people, which you can change permissions on there if you want them to be able to download the links, the files, be able to add comments, notes, whatever they want. And the cool part is that you can actually have a pop-up message as well as they go into the link. Which kind of this brings us to why we use Milanote and why we like using it. Mostly for myself is the idea of having that free format of being able to move around as much as you want, add as many things as you want. It's kind of unlimited. And it gives you that visual flexibility, especially when you're working on projects and you don't know what's going to happen over time. You just want to keep adding notes from here, files from there, and when things progress, you want to add more things. It's kind of really good for non-linear thinking and mind mapping to be able to get that whole picture of your project.
So nowadays, people really like things quite easy, and it's very intuitive. Easy drag and drop, plug and play, simplicity, minimal onboarding. It takes you a lot of time once you get used to it. And the interface is cool, customizable, so you just get right in about 20 minutes, probably sets up the offers.
Yeah, and it's pretty aesthetic as well. It's, as I said, very minimal, and it looks pretty good. You can change the colors, but it's very minimal and basic, I'd say.
And probably the best thing is the real-time collaboration responsiveness. If you're working with a team of 2, 3, 4, however many, everyone could be on the board at the same time, work on different parts, and in just a few hours, you'll probably be done with the project.
We've actually been using Milanote to write our whole business plan for our creative agency and 30-day incubator, and be able to access all of those things in one place and change the project as we see fit. And the good thing is that business has a lot of different aspects. As I said, it's a creative agency as well as an incubator. So Milanote has allowed us to see everything in one place, be able to share the boards with the participants and give them access to certain boards and not the whole picture. For example, one of them is the feedback loop. The feedback loop is basically a journaling system that helps them to see their journey, goal set, and be able to reflect on their days. We have actually made a template for this one. So if you're interested in using Milanote and using this journal, you can go in the comments below, and the link will be there, so you can actually download this and use it in Milanote yourself.
So those are all the fun things about it, but the cons definitely lie within how the web app works cohesively with the actual app on your phone. They don't at all. If you put things into the online portals, they're going to come out on your phone. You're going to be able to see them, but it can be very disorganized sometimes. If you number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you could go back into the app a little bit later. It's going to say 1, 5, 4, 2, 6. Like it doesn't really make any sense how that really functions. Another thing that we noticed was it doesn't really respond as quickly. So if you were working with like a team of 4 and one of them happened to be on their phone, they won't see what you update right away. And that's a little bit annoying, especially as like the real-time portion is really good online. And then the last thing, at least that I found, was you can't create any new boards. You can delete boards, you can edit them to a point, but you can't do at least like 80% of the features that you can online. So color coding, creating lines, doing all these cool things. It's understandable that that's something that is more of a linear because you scroll, but there's still a way that I believe that they could work that out so that you can do those things. But at the current moment, they don't match up.
No, and if you end up using the boards that we've created, for example, the feedback loop for the weeklies, if you really want to use the mobile app, I guess the only way is to just scroll down and make sure you're reading the right day of the column.
It's probably just good for read only, honestly, and
Yeah.
maybe typing some things, notes and stuff like that.
So Mel, if you are listening to this and watching this, we'd really appreciate it if you get a chance to put some love into your mobile application, because it's a great tool and we love it, but that really bothers us. Another downfall of the app compared to other project management tools is the advanced management, like the timelines and task dependencies. They're not great. Like Notion allows you to integrate other apps as well and other features into it. I think those are the other things about Milanote that lacks a little bit, but if you were to just use it for mind mapping and creative stuff, I think it's really good. Another thing that some people don't like, but I don't mind it, so it's very personal I think for this one, is the fact that it's unstructured. So the fact that it's unlimited and you can just add as many things as you want. It can get a little bit strict on being able to organize it. So some people might not like that and they don't like the open-ended approach of Milanote. But I think that's a very personal thing.
But yeah, Milanote excels as a visual thinking and idea development tool. If that matches your needs, it's definitely worth considering. However, it's not a replacement for dedicated tools in other categories. Sometimes pen and paper is just fantastic. But in this day and age, Milanote, awesome. Highly recommending you have it. So if you found this helpful, we welcome you to follow us on Instagram, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to get a little bit more insights on Vault, to learn more, you can join our waiting list at vaultfds.com. But during this incubator, we will be putting out a couple more videos and just insightful things about software and gear that we use, and anything that helps us achieve our goals. So we hope that this also helps you as well. And if you have any further questions, you can reach out to us at vaultfds on Instagram, YouTube.
Thank you guys.
Bang!